are coming back for community. Every time I stream, every single week, they're saying hi to these friends that they've only met via like texting in the chat. So I've been on YouTube for 10 years, and then during the pandemic, I wanted to like make money to buy a ring to get engaged to my now wife. So it worked out, but yeah, that was my main focus, was to just buy her a ring. So I started doing that, and it kind of just all came together, and that was most of my motivation. And then I kind of found out that it felt more kind of like community. I was getting more community aspects out of it, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait, this could be a job, and then it became that. Those different switches.
So just grab it.
I'm just grabbing it. Okay. Just whenever.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. I think one thing I've learned is that like you can't make everyone happy. So if you make yourself happy, and then other people are happy that you're happy, and everyone's happy. But yeah, I think the challenge is just for me has been just taking critique well, and listening to others, and not jumping ahead and thinking you know everything. Because I did that at the start. I definitely did that. I thought I knew what I was doing, but as time went on, I learned more and more and more. So.
So it's like, put a little bit more.
I felt like a surgeon. Like I felt like a I don't know if I can say this, but like a Lego surgeon. I felt like I was trying to not break it. Like that was like my biggest thing. I'm hearing clicks and movement, and things are scratching on each other, and I know these pieces, they're expensive, and they do a lot of good, and if one thing goes wrong, your whole computer, may not work, or it's all one. It's a brain. It's a if you're trying to get into streaming, do it because you want to do it and you love to do it. Don't go into it thinking it's gonna grow in a day. It's a slow burn. There are streamers out there that you probably know about who it took them 10 years to get where they're at. And that sounds like a long time, but you have to be consistent. You have to make it work. And the most important thing I can say is just don't be discouraged. Everyone experiences that, numbers are everything online. The internet points. The more points you have, it's easier for people. If you don't, if you have more points, it's easy. But you know, when you maybe just tweet something or you put something on YouTube and the views are low, or you're streaming and you have 3 people watching, if you have 4 people watching the next day, that's like a huge increase in viewership. That's like someone with 100 viewers jump into 400 or whatever. It's massive. So every single person matters, and every person that comes into your stream, treat them as if they're new and give them, you know, let them know that this is, you're trying to build something, and you'll see a return. But it takes time, and I've been doing this for 10 years and it finally like kind of hit. So I'm still not close to where I want to be. So I'm going to be consistent and get to where I want to be. Yeah, this is like the thing that started it all. Like this exact console. This is my late grandmother's Nintendo system, Nintendo Entertainment System. This is like where I played my first video. I get like chills talking about it, but it's like the first system I ever played a video game on was literally like this exact console. And it's crazy because my main thing is, you know, playing Nintendo games now, so it just shows how much of an impact it had on me. Crazy memories with this. Wild. There's a reason why there's no controllers, because I most likely broke them with, you know, my rage and stuff like that. But this is like a relic that I keep in my office. It's not like I like sit there and like look at it like it's a championship banner, but it has a lot of meaning, and I think I feel like she's like with me, you know, with me having it up there. I'm Aaron. My channel is ChizPlays. My last name is Chiz, so people call me Chiz. That's usually what I go by.